baby.
Put it in the basket.
Oh.
Put it in the basket.
Put it in the basket.
Put it in there.
Good job. Over here somewhere.
Daddy.
There's a special one over here, Camden. Oh. Is that a white one? Let me see. What color is that one? No, that's not white.
What, there's some in the swing?
Yep. Shadows in it. Go. Okay, I think I'm about to chop this down. And I'm gonna use the single bit that I got from Gary, which is really, just gotta be careful because if you look up in there, there's some dead stuff in there, which is very dangerous. I don't have a helmet, so. What? I think the line's coming. Yeah, there's a branch pretty much directly above me. Okay. Oh, wow. Walnut? This is a walnut tree. It's dead, that's why I'm picking this one. This is chopping out really good. I've never done a walnut tree before, but I can say right now, this is chopping out really good. Look how pretty this is. Yeah, this is black walnut, beautiful wood. And so it's dead, this tree, and from the looks of it. And so it'll make for some really good wedges and stuff. I really love that walnut wedge looking. I think lots of guys do because it has a contrast to a lot of handles and because of the type of wood that it is. I work with my fly line zipped all the time without even realizing it until I do the video. Somebody tells me or Carter tells me. So I guess I just don't zip my fly like I need to. All right, but yeah, this is chopping out really well actually. And this axe actually takes out some big chunks. It surprises me because the profile on it, the one I got from Gary, it actually takes out some really big chunks. But this is some of the best chopping wood I think I've ever chopped yet. It's gotta look up because there is a dead branch up there, a big one. Carter's way over there, by the way. We talked about it already since that axe kept flying off, which the Fiskars, you don't have to worry about that. But you can always sling the axe too, but a lot of times Carter will be around me doing something else. But after that happened, I want to be even more careful. This way? This way right here? Look how pretty that wood is. All right. Take some more out on that side over there. Just want to be wary of this wrench. Okay. Now for the back cut. Walnut, that's awesome. Oh, it's the best splitting wood I've ever split in my life, probably. Is black walnut. Probably the best splitting wood, the easiest to split wood I've ever split, that and poplar. Red oak is good too if it's not knotted. Red oak's really good. But this right here is like you can just barely hit it, and it's so straight grain, and I don't know what it is about the wood. The fibers just don't interlock like some woods do, and it just breaks apart. Very straight too. Seems to be very straight grained a lot of times. But probably some of the best chopping stuff I've ever chopped. Right there with poplar. So they both split very good and both chop very good. I'm out from under that dead branch now. Kind of need to open this undercut up a little bit right here because I want it to fall that way, not that way. I think that'll help it. And there we go. There's some pretty wood. I wanted it to go that way because I had that tree right here, right there. And it was kind of naturally leaning that way. So, but the way the notch was, I think it would have kind of fell and then started to go that way. That's why I opened it up a little more. But saw that one. Got that one done. Good day for it because it's not too hot. It was earlier. It was hot earlier. Single bit. Chop's good too that I got from Gary. It does. Especially something like that, a good chopping wood, you know. Really enjoy that axe. All the axes from Gary. He said he's wanting to sell them. So if anybody who watches my channel is wanting some very solid made vintage axes, many of them probably with custom handles if I'm not mistaken, like this one, and vintage heads and that are put together solid. If you ever see Gary, it just says Garry in my comments. You can message him in the comments on there and ask him about getting one, and maybe he can send you some pictures or something. Because he said I think he's got around 200 of them, or probably more, and he's wanting to sell them. He's said he's to the age where he doesn't really use them anymore. And so if anybody's wanting some vintage axes, you know, vintage axe heads that are solid with good handles that you can go put to work, or maybe some that you want just for, you know, having, because I think he has some very nice ones as well, then message him in the comments there, and he can probably get you some good axes. I'm sure he can, you know, but I can speak to it firsthand because I've used 2 of his axes, and well, 3 axes. I've used Carter's boy's axe too. They're all very solid. He puts an edge on them like I've never seen before. I've never been able to get an edge like that. It's literally his edge that he puts on them. It shines. It's like a mirror almost looking into it. And the handles are very nice. They're hung very well. So if you ever decide you want one, he'd be a really good guy to get one from. But anyways, appreciate you watching as always. And anybody that does this, be very safe. Be very safe. Doing that stuff right there can get you killed real quick. I don't know if you seen my video the other day how the axe head flew off. I can get you killed real quick. That's why I say that stuff a lot in these videos. Same with me and Carter. Like, he's way over there. I don't know if you see him or not, but Carter, wave. You probably can barely see him back there, a little blue shirt, but yeah, he's staying far away, especially when I'm using axes with wooden handles. Which most of them aren't going to fail like that, but I'm not taking a risk with that anymore than I already have. I'm sure you've noticed I split around him and stuff because he picks the wood up, and I use that Fiskars. But you don't have to worry about the head flying off, but you can still got to worry about it flying on your hand and stuff like that. So I do tell him to stay back a lot of times, and sometimes I get so deep in thought I don't realize he's even getting close to me at all, but I've had to get on to him for that quite a few different times, getting close. I'm swinging the axe. Huh? He's over here using one of Gary's axes right now, it looks like.
I chopped that whole branch down.
You chopped that down?
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah, it was already down there on the ground.
I chopped it.
It was kind of hanging. He chopped it off the rest of the way. You better be careful.